What's good, people? This is Daniel Johnson in the building, CEO of Risen Vision, here with another word of encouragement. Basically talking about isolation, man. I feel like God put us in isolation at times in our life, to grow us. Isolation, is very painful. Isolation, is one of the most painful things that you can go through in life. But I feel like isolation also, is something, that puts you on a whole nother level again, right? Wherever God is trying to take you, when God wants your attention, he'll push you in that place of isolation, a place where, you can't do nothing but level up. You can't do nothing but grow. And level up don't just mean get out there and work and hustle. In some cases, yes, it can mean that. But if God is telling you, look, rest in me, be still and know that I am God, isolation can be very, very discouraging. Sometimes it could be, very painful. It could be, it could really make you impatient, but at the end of the day, now I feel like, that God just put us in that particular area, to help us get to the next level in our life. I feel like nothing happened by coincidence, and I believe that's, that, that's the way God have things set up. As the Bible say, everything has a time and a purpose, so the good book says that, and I believe that fully. Isolation is all about, season changes, changing seasons, when seasons change, it doesn't feel good at all. You may go from hot to cold, you have to readjust. If you think about how the seasons change, right? You have to readjust, like I say, when the sun is out and it's been hot for the whole summer, like I stay in Louisiana, it's very hot right now. We used to the heat, but when that winter time hit and it just gets cold out of nowhere, or it starts to get cold, then you have to adjust to the cold. But your body been so used to the heat for so long, right? That, you may get sick in the beginning, you may have to, you may have to start adjusting to that new, that new weather. You may do a couple coughs, you may do a couple things like that. And I believe that's just what isolation is, right? But once you start adjusting to that isolation, just like anything else, right? Like, man, basically, like you didn't grown, basically became immune is the word I'm looking for. Just like with weather, right? If you're hot, it has been hot for a couple months, and then you switch to the cold and it's been cold, it started being cold about 3-4 months after the fact, right? You start adjusting to that cold. And that's all I believe isolation is. Like I say, whatever your situation is, whether you're waiting for a job, whatever whether you just got out of a relationship, whether, you looking for something from God personally, I believe, that God just have us, he have us in a place like that at times in our life, to get us to the next level in our life. And do believe this, God will never just leave you in isolation. Isolation is always the test before the blessing. So remember that. So anybody going through that isolation stage right now, man, y'all be encouraged, man. Because isolation doesn't mean nothing but elevation. Isolation means nothing but elevation. Remember that. So this is Daniel Johnson, man. Follow Risen Vision on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and we also on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel, man. There's going to be a lot more of these. Also, RisenVision.org, Risen Vision Comics, man. We all about repping Jesus, you heard me, through comics. So that's what we doing, man. So y'all be blessed out there. I'll talk to y'all later.